Hello, welcome back to another playthrough of Dragon Age 2. We're just gonna power through, I guess.
Anders may have talents, but playing the lute isn't one of them.
Ha ha ha. If he plays the lute, he's probably drunk.
I see Varric's taken it upon himself to add certain embellishments to my journal.
That's not your journal. It's a fucking decoy. That's why it's out in the open.
Are those? A mage and a grown man, and Anders can't pick up his own dirty socks.
Like you're any better? You're a slob too. Do some night terrors. Yeah. No, this is definitely better. And it looks like a freaking competition bow.
So your tranquil solution was hardly the Holocaust you imagined.
You've been seeking revenge for the death of one family for as long as I've known you. Are you honestly judging me for trying to save the lives of every mage in Thedas?
Yes?
But they were never threatened. It was a single man's lunacy. The Chantry would never follow through with such a thing.
Yet.
Yes. I'm selling it. So what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna use it. There we go. Gone forever. Finery.
I've never been to Antigua.
Who the fuck are you? Antivan assassin. I'm an assassin too. Nice to meet you. What the fuck was that?
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenrir already, but he refuses to see me. But I know he's chafing at the Circle's ways that keep the demons from him.
Imagine that.
And now they've taken him.
Up!
2 days ago, Fainriel went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
He can't be woken up?
Sir Thrask tells me he lies like the dead. He barely breathes.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marathari.
Why?
The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help. But it requires someone Fainriel trusts to enter the Fade to
He
free
doesn't
him.
trust me. I sent him to the circle.
I did some work for you. That doesn't make me your boy's best friend.
You may not think so, but I believe Fainriel does. Sir Thrask told me that Fainriel speaks of you with great respect. The Keeper says Fainriel's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let elves shape the Fade. The only way to reach him is through his dreams.
How would such a magic work?
I am no mage. I only know the Keeper said it was a power greatly feared by the Tevinter Magisters.
I'm not afraid of demons.
Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fainriel back. His childhood things here will help anchor him. Are you willing to submit to her magic to save my son?
What does the ritual entail?
The Keeper can explain it better than I. Her ritual will send you into the Fade. Once there, I imagine you face down the demons until Fainriel regains control of himself. You will be unable to return from the Fade until he does.
I would not see the demons acquire a new source of power.
I know his power makes him dangerous, but please, it's not Fainriel's fault. Be gentle with him.
The Fade, huh? Don't know how much help I'd be to you there.
You'll need someone experienced in the Fade to come with you.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainriel is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade. They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination would be near unstoppable.
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others see it in dreams.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainriel's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the veil.
What can a dreamer do?
Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of Lyrium. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the Veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers and slay them in their dreams.
Why should I do this?
So, if I do your ritual, I assume there's some kind of reward.
We will live. If that is not reward enough, perhaps you will accept the tome where I found this ritual.
Whatever.
It should bring a fair price from the mages of the circle. Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
There is more, I must tell you, that is not for her ears.
Make it quick, Grandma.
I want to get this over with.
Fainriel cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
I can't do that.
That's Fainriel's greatest fear. I won't be the one to make it come true.
I have no choice but to leave it in your hands. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I cannot join you in this. The Fade is no place for men of faith.
Fuck off.
I worry what a journey to the Fade might bring out in me.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
Okay. Bring Anderson. Let's bring Aveline and make her feel bad.
I had not thought to return in such a way. It is good to feel the breath of the Fade again, not the empty air of your world.
We're just here for a visit, so don't get too homesick.
I am Justice.
Vengeance!
Andis has told you of me.
Ugh.
Come. I sense Fainwheel's mind straining. We will not have much time.
Okay. Oh, fuck off, Sebastian. I'm gonna turn down the difficulty because I have actually fought Aveline in the Fade and she kicked my fucking ass. I just don't want to deal with this crap. In fact, I'm just gonna take off her shit because I don't want to die. There we go. Here we go.
Well, it's rare to see two forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential. The demon of sloth. It exists to make men forget their purpose and their pride. Do not relax around it. Call me Topor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
Speak, but I promise nothing.
I trust you're here for the mage, Fainriel. Two of the most powerful demons in this realm are vying for control of him. Sadly, I'm no warrior. I couldn't stand up to them. But if I did, I'd only want the boy's power to secure my position in the Fade. Don't listen to him. Sloth demons prey on your trust.
I'm just asking for information. Tell me about demons.
What sort of creatures are menacing Fainriel?
There is a demon of desire called Caress.
Okay.
She ensnares him in dreams of bliss from which he will not emerge. The other is a creature of pride known as Rhyme. It offers Fainriel the power to control his life and world.
Is there still time to save him?
He suffers under the demon's assault. Every time they strain his connection to the mortal world, his mind breaks a little further. The pain of it shakes this entire realm.
What would it take to defeat these demons?
They each weave an illusion for Fenriel. You must help him reject it. But be cautious. Shatter the dream too quickly and his mind will break. He must reach the realization on his own.
So if I help you possess Fenrir, you won't attack Kirkwall?
We are drawn to the mortal realm to merge with a living soul. Once I have done so, what need will I have for your people? I merely want power against my own kind. This is a monster! It asks you to sacrifice an innocent to its ambition. Ignore this tiresome little spirit. I ask only what it has already taken. A willing merger with a human host. Do not work with this creature.
Okay.
I will stop you.
I will hear no more of this demon.
Have it your way.
I don't want to break off the romance, so that's not what I want at all. It's just asking for information. Jesus. Nah.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He is now a prisoner of the Circle, but through us he shall find freedom.
I don't know what to say.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fenrir. Your magic will restore our greatness.
But I can't even control my magic. The Circle says I have power, but no gift for using it.
Could the elves trust you with the power to shape reality? Could you trust yourself?
Don't listen to him. The First Enchanter is trying to keep you from realizing your greatness.
Trying to keep me from temptation. From demons. What are you? Be gone, fiend.
You. Why did you interfere?
Ugh.
With my power joined to his, Fenrir would have changed the world.
There can be no honest deal with a demon.
No? You think I will lie then, when I offer your friends what Fenrir turned down? You think this dwarf would turn down an opportunity to seize a power unknown to his kind? What do you say, storyteller? It's changed, has it not? Making your brother the hero of your own tale?
A hero? Bartrand betrayed us.
And came away with the treasure of the ages. With my aid, you would have emerged with the glory, not tarnished silver and flesh wounds.
That's what you've got. Join me and you too can be a backstabbing bastard.
I always wanted to wipe that smirk off his face.
Let's do this nice and formal then.
Raised demons. They say the dream is power.
I'm running around with a demon too. He's got a better body, but still. Shut up, Justice. Ah!
That's it, Fainriel. Hard on the downstroke, then
I'm
leave.
old.
Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antida, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
Your father never wanted anything to do with you. Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
But why can't I remember you?
This is a trick, Fenrir. He wants something from you.
Why, that's right. I spent my whole childhood waiting for you.
Your mother never allowed.
My mother loves me. She showed me the letters she wrote you. You never wrote back. And it was Mother who taught me to write, not you. I've never met you before. Who are you?
Don't question
Me. You turned him against
You're a
me.
monster.
And now you're going to die.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? What would your noble knight do to reclaim what she lost?
You spent your whole life trying to be the chevalier your father wanted. The one thing you chose for yourself, and the dark spawn took him.
Wesley?
Come back to me, love. Everything went wrong when we met this family of apostates. Kill her, and everything we lost will be restored.
You make one move. I'll take your bloody head off.
Is that how a friend would speak to you?
Nope.
I failed you, Wesley. I failed myself. If that moment could be changed.
You want me. Come through her.
That's immersion breaking. Anders just spoke like himself.
I'm not sure if this is real. If so, it is the second time I owe you my life. The Fade feels different now. I see the stitches, the seams holding it together. I feel I could wake at any moment.
Dreamers control the Fade, and the dreams of people in it.
I see why the Chantry fears us. I've heard tales of Magisters who stalk their enemies and use their own dreams to destroy them. You're right. I must master it. Find someone to study under. The Circle will only fear me more if I reveal what I can do. I cannot stay there. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there. My mother would not look kindly on such a journey. Can you give her my farewell?
May the Maker guide your path, Fainriel.
Perhaps. There is a way out of this. I can do this.
Fainriel has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough. I must go see him at the Circle. He must forgive me now.
He will walk a strange path as a dreamer, Ariane. Do not expect your son's life to be easy
I
now.
need my payment.
The boy is safe, and there was talk of a reward.
I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
I'm sorry. I should have stood beside you. I don't expect that will be enough, but there it is.
I don't know what came over me. I thought I was immune to silver-tongued promises.
I find there's nothing like being possessed to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Not really.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You accomplished a miracle with Fainriel. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Alright. Back to normal. Aveline gets her shit back.
You, Varric, have a very large mouth.
And here I've always looked up to you. What is it now?
There were fistfights in the barracks over who was the model for your guard serial.
Hard in Hightown. Riveting stuff. Everyone loves a dirty guard on the edge.
Varric.
Fine, I'll start as Big Finish. 3 chapters until Donan Brennakovic retires and opens a tavern on the coast. I sure hope he makes it. He's getting too old for this shit.
To opens a tavern on the coast. Ooh! You read that passage in Trespasser. Love it.
I have tried to avoid the Fade since Justice. It's disturbing when he takes over.
Oh yeah, he makes you murder innocent girls.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you.
You and, what's his name? That mage. Seem to be getting pretty close. So, what's going on, Hawk?
My personal life had better not wind up in one of your stories.
Hawk, if I were going to invent stories about your personal life, they would probably involve the Grand Cleric. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Maybe, just maybe, getting involved with the possessed mage might be dangerous. There, I've said my piece.
We're done talking about this.
Right, sorry I brought it up.
Okay. Now that randomness.
Listen, Hawk, I'm so sorry about what happened. You know, back there. That whole time we were in the Fade, nothing felt real, which makes sense, considering. Anyway, I want you to know, I would never choose a demon over you while conscious and sober.
So I don't have to worry you'll run off with a desire demon, unless you're passed out drunk.
I can safely say, milady, that if I'm passed out drunk, I'm not running anywhere. Anyway, I'll stop babbling now. Thanks for hearing me out, Hawk.
So, I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
We're not pals.
We're not? What about that time we painted each other's toenails?
Oh my god.
Do you want something?
Love, life, and liberty.
What?
What more does a man need?
You're in a jolly mood.
Yeah.
Well, when you're here, I know you're not leading men into Darktown to arrest me.
Nice. You're in a jolly mood because you're getting shagged now. Watch your mouth and maybe that will change, you fucker. Unless you put that mouth to good use, shut the fuck up.
You keep staring at me. Is it my eyes again?
You're very lanky for an elf. I like lanky.
From what I gather, you like a lot of things.
Nonsense. But when I see something I like, I go after it.
I suggest keeping your distance.
Now you're just making it challenging.
Is it cold in here? I'm having trouble staying warm. Ever since the Fade and that thing inside Fainreal.
You have something you want to say about that?
What about it?
I figured you tried to make up for turning on me.
That thing perverted a memory that I was at peace with. It cut me open. If that's what mages contend with, I'm less opposed to the gallows.
Maybe you're not as at peace with your past as you think.
I harbor one regret, and I deserve to have my mind stripped of control. I suppose the wealthy beg for thieves, and the beautiful invite rape.
That's a bit much.
Is it? It wasn't in your head. I don't want to think about it, Hawk. I wasn't meant to.
Whatever.
Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
This doesn't sound good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnic? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
Yeah, I am.
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
Make it my business.
Yeah.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
You need me for something as simple as this.
I protect many people, citizens well beyond the men and women I command. But who do I really know besides you? Maybe we're not friends, but who else do I have?
That's sad. You can always fuck that.
Fine. Give it here.
Thank you. And please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
Guardsman Donnick.
Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk either.
I'm just making a delivery. This is for you.
All right. It's a copper relief of marigolds? And it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
There isn't?
Tell me this wasn't a waste of my time.
I can't do that. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do.
Yeah.
Of varying import. Sir Hawk.
Is there some reason Aveline just made us look like idiots?
I don't know, but I want an explanation. Hey, Aveline, what the fuck are you doing?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnick react?
As stunned as I was, I'll wager.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft.
Huh?
I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just listen.
Really? Just walk over there and post the roster?
I want his honest reaction without the captain present.
You could just have him hauled off.
This isn't about an accusation I can put in a report and explain. I need someone unofficial.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
You can't...
Too many hits to the head. Or not enough.
Not enough. You can't just post it yourself. He won't know. God.
Hey, Donnick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working those skinnings across town.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
I don't know. Did you kiss some ass? Probably kissed some ass. Oh, I can't read it? Fine. Whatever.
Donnick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Hold a moment. You're sweet on the boy.
So help me, whore. I will break you.
Oh, this is glorious. All this flailing is her idea of courtship.
I don't appreciate being led around like this.
It's not about you. It's not about anyone. Just me. I've been focused on being captain for so long. That's all I know.
I'm confused. Wasn't Lady Manhands married already?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
Wait, you've gone 4 years without. You must creak like a rusty hinge.
Many people have their lives because of me.
But poor you. No life of your own.
We both place others above ourselves. I happen to do it clothed.
You're splitting hairs, but wishing someone would split yours.
I've had enough of your loose lips. Like many, I'm sure.
Oh, touche, prig.
Slattern!
Bitch.
If I might put this back on track. I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
It's just fear. I know it's foolish, but I can't get away from it. What about you and Anders?
Hey!
He's all but cursed. How do you live with that danger?
He's cursed as fuck. He killed someone.
Maybe we're not the best example.
So shut up.
But you understand. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years, and it's not your place to judge how I mourn Wesley.
That's right. She's made her peace.
Now let her get one.
I can drag him in here right now. Just say the word.
Oh, and how would that look? The captain ordering her guardsmen to... It wouldn't help.
So go out. Get him drunk. Shame is a great equalizer.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
If you can't commit to even that, you may as well quit now.
Wait, Hawke. Tell Donnic... Invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Guardsman Donnic, you're free for an evening.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Never mind. Free drinks at the Hanged Man. Be there.
All right. The Hanged Man it is. Great. Better not be a thanks for your service last drink.
Oh, it still might.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
Sit. You should really sit. Another round?
make a yes.
Oh, come on. Grow a pair, Aveline. Eh.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain,
Ew.
You're just not my type.
Yeah, same
all
here.
This playing shy business. I like a little backbone.
I have that.
I have to go.
Fuck off.
Thanks for the drinks.
You're not my type either. I go for the insane ones.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
Crazy.
I'm an idiot.
You're too strong to trip up on your own sword. Find a way to win.
This isn't combat. I can't talk to him. The only place I'm comfortable anymore is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
Here come the excuses.
I will not risk.
That's the problem. Risk, or so help me, I will bed the man myself. Then I'll clear the way and you'll talk to Donnic.
Putting you in danger just makes it worse.
You made it my problem. I'm fixing it.
Very well, Hawk. You pushed.
Yep.
You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will live to regret this, I'm sure.
Stop complaining, you horny skank.
So you freed a group of slaves?
Would-be slaves. They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time. Ratchet. Too easy.
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this. And you die.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Painful. I don't know.
Well, Guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawk, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Aveline,
Hawk, don't.
we don't have all night, you know.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
You're a daft couple of... Oh, take a hint and bend her over a basin, will you?
Captain?
Uh,
I should get back to the barracks.
do you hate me so much? I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe you didn't.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawk, or so help me.
Ooh, empty threats. I'm so fucking shivering in my boots. Take the long way so we can get some banter. I'm bored.
So, what duties did you have? As a slave, I mean.
Not this again.
I heard that Tevinter slaves are kept oiled so they glisten. Did your master oil you up? Did you glisten for him?
I was his bodyguard.
Always close at hand, always within reach, glistening.
You have an entire story written in your head already, don't you?
What the fuck is going on?
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
Stop worrying.
What's done is done. No point in beating yourself up.
Yes, it's all a game with no consequence. Easy for anyone with a lick of sense.
I didn't say that.
It's what I heard.
Yeah.
And I won't do this again.
My apologies, Sirrah Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
Ew. What the fuck is going on? Some kinky shit going on. Okay. You?
Aveline. Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
You were dead set on messing this up. Don't forget that.
I won't. I've sunk my teeth in, and I'm not letting go.
I heard. Keep it to yourself.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
Let's just say that if I were you, I'd make this last.
Point taken. Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you.
Better.
Just knock first.
But that kind of impedes my usual strategy of kicking him doors. That's the fun way.
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down. Distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it. Trouble, Hawk?
The captain should know, shouldn't she?
You don't know the half of it. I'm up to my tail in thieves, cheats, bran. I don't need you in here too. Go have fun or something. There's work to do.
Save the posturing for Bran. You enjoy trailing me.
Sometimes. But you're becoming a problem.
One you allow.
You shouldn't be so eager to test that. I give you less special treatment than you think. There's a lot of pressure to make the city guard more like the Templars. Cage potential troublemakers just in case. Can't imagine you'd like that.
You're not one of those order at any cost people, Aveline.
And what would you know about it?
That wasn't a taunt. We spar a bit, but we both have limits.
And the Templars do not. Is that it? Wasn't always like that. Point taken, Hawk. And I'm not used to you being reasonable. It's nice.
Yeah, catch your blessings.
This one time, I was sailing to Lemerin, and there was a fight between two of my men. It was over a dice game, or the last piece of toast or something. Sailors, they're touchy about their toast.
Is this going anywhere?
It will if you let me finish. So, there's a knife fight, and Jim ends up with a broken off blade stuck in his shoulder. It's very deep in there, and we're out at sea at least a week from the nearest port. If you were there, you could have reached in and plucked that blade right from his flesh.
That's your whole point?
Pretty much.
You do have an opinion on mages, don't you?
Of course I do. I just don't feel a constant need to bring it up. Mages don't worry me. And I don't believe the Templars when they say I should be worried. I'm more likely to be shanked in a bar than eaten by an abomination. You can hear those coming a mile away. Grrr, arg. Oh, is that an abomination coming to eat us? We should get out of here.
Abominations don't go grrr, arg.
They do.
They don't? I should rethink the whole thing then.
What do they do?
Is there something you want, Anders?
You really don't have the temperament for a slave.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
I'm just wondering how your master didn't kill you.
How have the Templars not killed you?
I'm charming.
Oh yeah, with your stellar control. You're just a poster child for control and charm.
Did you ever think about killing yourself?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm serious. To get out of slavery, to escape Daenerys. Don't tell me you never thought about it.
I did not. To kill oneself is a sin in the eyes of the Maker.
You believe that?
I try to. Some things must be worse than slavery.
Some things are worse than death. You were an idiot to leave Hawk.
And you were fast enough to replace me.
I love her. You can't even imagine what that is.
Do not bare your heart to me, mage. Unless you would see me rip it out.
Oh, will you two get over yourselves? I did her too.
That's funny. Alright. Alright. New banter. And let's talk.
I understand you are of noble birth.
My father was a chevalier. He had to flee Orlais when his patron was murdered.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have been suited for the life of an Orlesian noblewoman anyway.
But surely you wish it had been different. to be a lady of Orlais and not a city guardsman.
Not for one moment. I'd rather kill a bandit and save a merchant's family than know the correct dance steps and which rouge is in fashion.
Okay. Scintillating conversation.
Emmerich, you've been bothering the captain.
I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
If you know he's guilty, do something about it.
Ah, and here we get to the crux of the matter. I cannot lay a finger on Dupuis. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope.
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation, but she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either.
I've seen your evidence. Scattered notes, conjecture, nothing remotely usable. You can't expect us to act on your hunches alone. Look what happened when we did.
The guards who searched Gascard's place were incompetent. They didn't know what they were looking for.
Fine, if you insist.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry. They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women.
I'm sorry, Emmerich, but that's the truth of it.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
You're seeing connections where none exist.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
No one else believes you. Why should I?
Because you saw the sack of bones. You found Ninette's hand. You can't tell me there's nothing to this. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again.
Then we will investigate Dupuis, if only to put this to rest.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. At least I'll know for sure.
I'm not making any promises.
I'll take whatever help I can get. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Colin, my friend to the end, and my token eye candy of the Templar Order.
Orc, the new scion of the Amel family. Congratulations. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Everyone seems concerned about the Qunari. What's the Templar stance?
They are heathens. They will stop at nothing less than the eradication of the Chantry. We can't know the immediate goals of the Qunari in Kirkwall. Should it come to open conflict, we are the largest army in the city. We will be the ones to lead its defense.
Okay. Bye.
I was just leaving.
Make a watch over you.
Alright.
I hope all is well. If you need me for anything, by all means, let me know.
sorry, I was expecting treasure, not spiders. Get well soon, love Isabella. Why do I let her drag me into these things? I'm glad Bethany always writes. I'm proud of you. Love, Mother.
Liar?
Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy. 101 uses for a phallic tuber. Thanks, Isabella. That's 100 too many.